Welcome back. In depth this morning, Jamie Kern Lima revolutionized the beauty industry when she created IT Cosmetics. I had the chance to interview her about her new book and her incredible life journey that started right here on Wake Up Northwest.
Had I listened to all of my own self-doubt or all of the people that didn't believe in me along the way, especially in building IT Cosmetics, it never would have become what's now the #1 luxury makeup company in the country.
Jamie Kern Lima knows what it's like to go from underestimated to unstoppable. Now, she's sharing how she got to where she is today. How does it feel to finally share your story in your very first book?
I think it's been a really rough 14 months on a lot of people, and it's time to dream again and to feel alive again and to feel the day again. And that, my hope and prayer for this book is that's what it does for every person who gets their hands on it.
I gotta say, I had a lot of aha moments while I was reading this. I mean, you can see I took a ton of notes. And some of my greatest takeaways were the beliefs that you share in each chapter. So I was curious to know, out of all of them, there's a lot of them, which belief has had the most profound impact on your life?
So many of us never learn to hear our own intuition, right? But I believe every one of us has a knowing or an intuition. I believe our intuition is more powerful than anyone else's advice.
Jamie tuned in to her intuition early on. After graduating from Washington State University, she followed her gut to become a journalist, landing a job as the morning news anchor here at KNDU.
Good morning at 6 o'clock. Thanks for waking up in Northwest Today. I'm Jamie Kern. Next in Northwest Today, we'll take a look at your top stories. Now, Oasis School in Richland's also participating in Project Backpack.
What was your absolute favorite memory from working here?
Working there is literally like, I loved it. Loved it. It's just such a beautiful community, like the whole Tri-Cities area. You go out and Yakima as well. And you go out and everyone just connects, like everyone knows who you are. Everyone says hi, you say hello back to them. I feel like everyone cares about each other there. And that's probably my most favorite memory.
It was just obvious that she was a star. I mean, it was just clear as day. People just loved her universally on camera.
My first ever airing was such a mess. I was so nervous. I was like such a mess. It's so embarrassing. I got very lucky to have that job, but I poured my heart and soul into it.
But little did she know, her original calling would lead to her life's work.
And in Kennewick, it's not...
During her time at the anchor desk, Jamie developed a skin condition called rosacea. She tried nearly every makeup on the market, but nothing could stop the redness from coming through. So she decided to create her own.
When people say, like, how did you start with close to nothing in your living room and build $1 billion company? And it's like, yeah, I worked really, really hard and I kept getting up every time I got knocked down. But the single biggest thing I did right was I made the decision to believe I could.
Through IT Cosmetics, she climbed her way to the top of the beauty industry, eventually selling her company to L'Oreal for $1.2 billion.
You start out as a news anchor. That's the one thing they don't teach you in college is how to put on makeup. So I had Jamie Kern was the one who taught me how to do all this business. And now here she is. I mean, who could have been better?
From the morning anchor at KNDU to the first female CEO in L'Oreal's 100-year history, each part of the journey has shaped her into the woman she is today.
Well, I said she's unstoppable, so why not conquer the world of publishing? TV, cosmetics, empire building. Next thing is, I think, major motion picture, I imagine. So
I'm honored for that to have been part of my life and for all the viewers there for us to have that experience together, the one that you get to have every single day.
Jamie's book, Believe It, is out now, and she's donating all book sales to Feeding America and Together Rising. We have where you can find it on NBCRightNow.com, and while you're there, I just posted Jamie's entire interview, a lot more great parts of our conversation. So if you're needing some inspiration today, just go there and search Jamie Kern Lima.